Hi, sixth graders. We're going to work on showing you how to make a two-coordinate graph today. The first thing that you want to do is get your graph paper and find a straight edge. You can use anything for a straight edge, like the edge of a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a ruler. You're going to start out by drawing your axis for your x and your y. And I'd like you to go 2 places in so you have enough room to label and put your numbers in. So just lay your straight edge on the line and draw it straight down, and stop 2 squares above the bottom as well so you have room for labeling. Go ahead and label that as the y-axis. Then you're going to do the same thing on the x-axis. The reason for the straight edge is it really helps keep your work neat so that somebody else can read your graph. And there's the x-axis. Of course, you always start with 0, so you can put that right in on the bottom as well. The next thing you're going to do is figure out what labels you need for your y and label in the margin. So again, you have plenty of room to write your numbers on the side for y-axis. And you're going to figure out what your label for your x-axis is, leaving yourself space. Then you have to put your numbers in the side, and to do that you want to make dashes on each spot that you're writing your number. You want to keep your numbers an equal distance apart as well as equal numbers apart. For example, you don't want to go here and all of a sudden have a 10 because you were going by ones, now you're jumping by 7. That's not going to make sense to your reader. So you want to keep them nice and even. Notice I'm putting the dash right on the x, or on the y-axis. The reason for that is so that your reader can really tell where that number belongs. So when they're looking at your graph, they'll be able to understand what you were meaning. Then you're going to do the same thing on the x-axis, skipping by the same interval. So if you're going by 2's here, you want to go 2, 4, 6, 8. Then when you are finished with that, you want to label and get a title. So your title would be y versus x for the labels. If you need to get your numbers onto the spot, you use it just like a times table. So for example, the number for x is 2, the number for y is 7. You go over to the 2 on the x, up to the 7, place your dot. That is how you very quickly make a two-coordinate graph.